You can.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
It
moving
feels,
on.
it feels
Game
so good
is.
to be able to
Oh wait,
laugh.
no, my game is.
Oh, get on with it.
Yes,
Come
get
on
on
with
with it. All right. Okay,
It feels
so
so good to laugh.
we are recording. I'm doing a flashback for game's sake. Basically, what happens is after the ball, some revolutions happen. Quinn found out who his father is. Dazo and Ogman are doing time at a children's playground for
Reason.
reasons. Yes.
For personal reasons' sake.
And they found someone else who has the same mark as you guys, Holmir, and he's decided to join you guys in your pursuit to save the day. So
And to take their heads.
Yep.
yes,
What?
that. So we are gonna begin the next morning.
Okay then. I thought for a second you were going to do a obvious thing, but I will mute.
Yep, so it's morning. We have Holmir in the kitchen cooking up a well-hearty breakfast. Alish is reading on the table with Uba just flying overhead, and Quinn and Dazo have not returned yet. What's the rest of you gonna do?
I'm sitting with a leash across the way from the out of character comments.
Okay,
Just, I mean,
I think you mean
I
in
got you.
character.
Yeah, the in character comments. So just, boop. Got you covered on that.
alright.
So while Holnir's cooking, yeah, I capped it off with Nephrite guessing at least thoughts, with it being directly involving the Dragon Liberation. Eesh.
And he nodded.
I think I will go join them for food.
Yay!
Wait, when did I saw Games Kid in the bathtub?
Because he was taking a bath!
Splish splash, oh, taking the bath.
Listen,
No,
the good
I'm
of
talking
boys
right
are hard to clean too, you know. I was just trying to sleep off
Oh.
the hangover a bit more.
Ah, crap.
That's okay. I know.
Oh, I am so
It's
sorry.
okay, we ignore.
Yeah,
I am so sorry, Cat.
No, it's not you, it's...
I just closed the chat for a second to make sure I didn't. Because I saw something with a slash drive and it's like, okay, that's for someone
Yeah, that's
else.
supposed to be a whisper, so,
Yep.
So personally, I'll just say spam stuff so that way it disappears.
I shouldn't have asked that question. I am so sorry.
No, it's
No,
okay,
you're okay.
it's okay. Both you and Dazo asked, so it's my job to answer. Anyway, back to the scene.
Wait, what is everybody else doing?
yeah, Nephrite's holding her tongue until everybody else gets back down. Because all three of us are just waiting on Holnir.
Yeah, Elijah is just back reading his book, occasionally petting Uba.
Aw, like a cat. Perfect.
That is sure one.
Why is there 2 Ubas?
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, there are accidentally 2 Ubas. There we go.
Accidentally make a pun.
You said perfect after you said, oh, like a cat.
Back on track, though.
Why did I say that?
Yeah. But back on track. We're just waiting on everybody to come down for breakfast.
Sorry for that. That was an accident. Ah.
Yeah, fine.
Yep. You start seeing your parents come in, and mother and father give you a hug and a kiss.
Aww.
Good morning, Mom. Morning, Dad.
Morning.
That must be embarrassing.
Did you two sleep well?
You slept fine, darling. You?
I slept fine. Do I need to roll insight? I'm sorry, but wait.
Sure.
I'm sorry, that just rushed. We slept fine, darling.
The sus meter has been activated.
16.
That's funny, no. That's funny, Storm. I was gonna say something, but I already used it up on accident.
With that insight, you do see heavier bags under your father's eyes than your mom's.
You've both been stressful. Seems like both of y'all had a more stressful night than I did.
Oh no, just weird dream. Nothing to worry about.
Weird. Well. Rewind. Weird dream?
Yeah, it's weird dream. People have those. Nothing to worry about.
Would this dream in particular have a woman with long black hair flowing as if it was levitating? Her wearing somewhat of a silvery dress?
More like a green dress, but yes.
Back of Nephri's mind. Okay, Alonta, what you doing? What you doing, Alonta? I think I know exactly what this strange dream may have to do with.
Okay.
That would be someone that all of us may have met in one way or another. Alonta. She's practically the guardian of dreams. I'm saying practically, and I'm doing her justice out of character.
Okay, so she's good, like.
She's good. She means well.
Alright. I trust you, sweetie. You seem to know her more than I do.
Or, actually, before you even jump the gun and just make this concrete, did Alonta have a green dress or was it silver?
She always had a green dress.
Okay,
Yeah,
I thought it was silver.
Well, it's more like a blackish green.
Okay.
Yeah, back on track.
Mm-hmm.
Usual.
Yeah, in here.
Well, I better go and see if the dwarf needs any help in the kitchen. You gonna be alright, dear?
I'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah.
On
It's-
you.
What is the mother's name?
Shava.
Shelva?
And I will whisper it to you correctly with the spelling.
Okay.
Pronounced Shava.
Shava. As she enters the kitchen, she'll see a couple of plates piled high with food.
Yep, her eyes.
Couple platters.
Yep, her eyes actually widen as soon as she sees that mountain of food. She's going,
Lots
What?
of sausage, mashed potatoes, cooked tomatoes, fried foods, eggs.
Fried food in the middle
Bacon.
of the morning.
You never had hash browns.
That's what
Okay,
potatoes are for.
okay, that's the only exception.
Oh, also bacon, plate of green spear bundles wrapped in bacon, a pot of dwarf porridge,
What about
and multiple plates of black pudding, which he's actually just finishing up.
I did not realize you were cooking food for the entire population of Boss.
Every morning deserves to be deserves a hearty start.
There's hearty and then there's overblown.
This is too funny.
Not too sure we're gonna eat all this, kind sir.
Well, that is also your staff.
Okay.
I suppose. It would be nice to have core for breakfast once in a while, but I think this is too much even for
also-
them.
Also, those eggs over there, they're Feywild eggs. I know an Elgie who taught me the recipe.
How did you get Feywild eggs?
Wait, what? What?
Feywild,
no.
Feywild
No.
eggs is a recipe.
No, I know Feywild eggs is a recipe. That's never saying what he has. What? That's just a reaction of wait, what? So she's coming into the kitchen. Holy mother of boss! What is it here?
Breakfast.
And you got
Dwarven
and
breakfast.
you got to look from your mother going, thank you for controlling your language, darling.
I'm sorry, Honir. Are you trying to feed us and the staff, or are you trying to feed the entire realm?
Is there a difference?
Yes. Us and the staff will be in a household of maybe 20. By how much food I'm looking at, you're basically trying to feed the entire realm, which is over possibly 2,000. And counting.
You'll see Holnir turn back to what he's doing and sprinkle something into the pot that he's working when it releases a small little cloud. Ah, perfect.
And he's just ignoring you two.
Guys, we may need some help bringing in breakfast.
Oh, please tell me I come in and see this.
Nope.
Ah!
Nephrite has yet to be freed. No, sorry, not Nephrite, sorry. Hazel has yet to be freed.
Yep. What's going? Holy son of a motherless goat!
Yes, Cat, I love what you just did.
Thank you for controlling your language around my mother.
You're welcome.
You want to contribute to the comparison of his cooking, or should we just leave it at the realm?
Actually, now that I look at all this, I think I took a little too much inspiration from the halflings.
Yeah,
I did spend a year with them.
And he was like, literally, he comes from where Dazel comes from.
Do all creatures in that place have huge stomachs?
Or is it just your home and the Dragonborn?
if you ever go to a feast with halflings, just know they love to eat a lot.
I am familiar with the story of the cat in the moon, and
No!
I'm familiar with the traveling story.
No!
Just-
I knew someone was gonna go there.
I had a feeling too.
I will take the Feywild eggs and the bacon and the sausage, and I will try to balance the bread on my head.
Make an acrobatics check, please.
Hey, Soundwave, what are you? Circus act?
She's trying to be.
I'd rather each of you.
Oh no!
So, Flash of Genius, that would make that a flat 13.
And
You're able to hold the food in your hands and arms, okay, but the plate on your head tumbles onto your face.
What?
Oh, good thing that was only black pudding. Enjoy the caffeine rush.
And your mother goes up and takes a plate out of your hands, going, "See, this is why we make trips, sweetie."
There's gonna be a lot of trips.
Just make sure you don't...
No, and Elise, that could help.
Just make sure you guys don't start tripping.
You already used your one.
Yeah.
I know, but that was too resistible.
Anyway, she comes out with a bit of food and she looks at all of you going, "We might need some more hands in the kitchen."
While Nephra walks out with her face covered in black pudding while also trying to balance the Feywild eggs, the bacon, and potatoes.
Out of character, sorry, I want to say this. You said you put the toast on your head and it was the toast that was falling.
He did not make toast.
Oh.
Yeah,
sorry,
so we replaced it with black pudding.
Okay, apologies then.
Well, talk about thanks for ruining the black pudding.
There was multiple plates of black pudding.
Ow.
Black pudding is a coffee dish.
Oh, please don't give that to Kren.
Traditional dwarvish coffee dish.
Yeah, so Nephra is walking out of the kitchen with Aerith and her mom and Elige. Bringing out plate after plate.
That's gonna take about a half hour.
There's the lad.
Yeah.
Here you go, boyo. Traditional dwarven hangover cure.
Let's just hope it doesn't stink as bad as a prairie oyster. And down the hatch. And for real.
Null, make a Constitution check.
Uh-oh.
A Constitution saving throw.
Oh, great.
DC 12.
Okay.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah, that's not as bad as that one I had this past Sunday, but anyways. At least I'm proficient this time around.
Wait, you drink alcohol?
Yay.
Wait, you drink alcohol?
All right, you managed to keep it down, but you burp out a fireball.
Wait, Storm, you drink alcohol?
No, no, that was what I drink. What I'm actually drinking is Arnold Palmer half and half. It's basically half iced tea and lemonade.
Oh, I hate that stuff.
Ah. Anyway.
Yes. Null, you succeed in keeping it down and burp out a fireball.
I am part dragon, so.
I knew you were gonna do that one.
Yeah, whatever.
Steam Smoke pours out your nose and steam out your ears.
That helped. Yeah, for now. But I think I'll lay off the whiskey for a while from now on.
All right, everyone. All right, everyone. Just gonna grab the last of it.
Hope you learned your lesson, Jovial. Don't make too much food.
Well, that's Holnir's thing.
Yeah, because he comes from where Dazo comes from, her home.
That makes
All right, everyone. Again. Wait a
Sure
minute.
thing.
I noticed that a couple of you are still missing.
Oh, please tell me Dazo and Quinn.
Where's the Urkungi? Where's the Urkungi? Ah, well.
Oh, Augment.
One second here. I'll be right back.
Do you even know which room is Augment's?
No, he's gonna stand right here at the bottom of the steps.
Oh no.
Inhale.
Hurry!
And throughout the keep, you can hear, "Oi, what the?"
You hear Core coming down, going, excuse me, can we please not wake people, in the building next door, please?
Your concern is noted and forgotten already. Breakfast.
Maybe I should lighten his burden and try to go find Augment.
Excuse me, I happen to be the head of security here.
Yes, your concern is noted and already forgotten. Now go eat breakfast.
Nephite is just running.
Wow.
Oh, sweet Ogma.
Yeah, Core.
Core, please don't strike him, please. Just to make it easier for you both. Core, you can have my plate for breakfast. Holnir, may you please go eat breakfast and I'll go see if Augment is awake. I know where his room is. I'll go try to see if he's awake.
I'm pretty sure he's awoken already now.
Pretty much.
You see Core have this look on his face going, this is my life now.
Core, you can have my plate, and on top of that, you can have seconds. I'll go see if Augment's awake, and I'll wake him up myself if he's not.
Alright. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now go eat.
Okay.
And Nephite is going to go see if Augment is awake. And she'll knock on Augment's door. I'm not doing the knocking RIL because you can't pick it up.
You get no answer.
Knocks again.
Still no answer.
Is the door locked or unlocked?
Unlocked.
She'll crack it open a little bit. Augment.
Still out cold, but you can see what looks to be tossing and turning in the bed.
Oh boy. She'll come inside your room to gently wake you up, and she will try to miss a swing if he is a swinger when he wakes up.
Okay.
So, just Gently shake him awake.
The moment you make contact with his arm... Oh, sorry, that's not saving throw, sorry, but that's pretty much going to be the same anyways.
So it's a strength save?
No, because he's attempting to grapple her by her throat.
What?
Okay,
what do I need to roll to avoid it?
Acrobatics or athletics?
Would
Yeah.
it be athletics?
It would be a dexterity save.
Oh, dex.
Dex save. It's still sucking that too.
Oh, God.
Yep, I'm grappled.
No.
I'm grappled.
Yep.
By the throat. And as you're grabbed by the throat, Avalon is summoned in the other hand, pointed right at your skull. And do you want to make an insight check, I'm guessing?
My character sheet is slowly... No, what? Yeah, I'll make an insight check.
I'm
Okay, roll
making
20 wants to be a what?
Be higher than a 10.
please. Yay!
There we go.
So you can very
Like it.
easily tell that something has literally shaken him and is terrifying to him right now. And it's obvious that he still somewhat thinks he's in a, like, nightmare dream.
Oh, boy. Got an idea. Don't want to do it.
Did you pick that up?
Yeah, I picked it up. Got an idea.
Hello?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I don't think you could hear us.
Can
No,
you hear
I
me?
couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you,
Okay.
sorry.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, great. Because, yeah, I got an idea. However, there's two ways this can go. Either A, you can snap out of this, or B, everybody in the house is going to be rushing to you to get you to snap out of it personally. So, at the top of Nephrite's voice, and I'm going to refrain from shouting as well, from downstairs, y'all can hear, "Somebody wake up on me now!"
No, it's obvious he's awake with his eyes being open, but they are, like, just panic-filled.
Okay, then let me rephrase. Can somebody help me up here, please?
Okay, just for, rules and all that, everyone at the table needs to make a perception check.
Did they heard or not? Or if they were just busy.
Oh, now your turn!
Thank you, Valios.
No problem.
Dang it. I gotta do it again. Because mine.
Jovial, please. Air,
It's
thank
possible
you.
if Jovial or Cortana heard that. Alish definitely didn't.
Alish, my Amael. What the heck?
What does MIL mean?
You don't remember?
I remember, but I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
He's joking.
Yeah, pretty much anyone that's above 10 heard it, so everyone pretty much heard it except for Elise.
Somebody grab Alish!
You don't know that, so you can't say that.
I'm saying that out of character!
Okay, sorry.
So,
Nice.
I guess Velios, upon hearing Nephrite scream, is just gonna sigh, drop the silverware, proceed to get up, and make his way to where he heard the screaming.
Yep, Aerith just bolts out.
I'm going to make a very educated guess that as soon as Cortana gets in, she's reading Ogman's mind. Am I right?
For that, I need to have her do this. Yep, she hears it.
Oh,
Give me a second, Wicked.
it's already in the beginning of the month. It's only the beginning of the morning and everything is chaotic.
You can,
Hold it, I'm typing.
Holmir has his Warhammer at the ready.
Hold it, I'm whispering something to Cat. I'm whispering something to Cat.
Well, the other two can still do something to try to break the grasp of Nephrite.
Like, I don't know, give me advantage so that we can try to wiggle out of his grasp.
I've got something for him.
That's what Cortana hears in his mind at a breakneck pace.
I've got something that'll wake him. Holnir reaches into his bag, pulls out a small little vial, and uncorks it.
Hold it. Un momento. As soon as he gets in range... Does that hit?
What?
That actually does hit.
What?
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm starting to question this, Cactus.
Sorry. Let me put it this way. Remember how I told you guys there was something I rolled in person? This was what happens when I get the worst possible roll outcome for this. So this is literally the worst outcome of that roll.
I just tried to wake him up and now I get choked. Holnir gets
Sorry, blame the dice gods!
Yeah, hit well, but I've felt worse.
Move!
Now sniff this!
Yep, Cortana is just going, enough!
Give me a second check for that even hits. Yeah, that hits my armor class.
Oh thank God, and also mark it.
Yes, I got it.
Holmir was shoving smelling salts under Ogman's nose.
He wasn't letting you get near him, so this was the next best
solution.
thing.
Yeah. So... pretty much he's... Let me put it this way. He gets hit, and he takes a look around him, and it's blatantly obvious to Nephrite that his look from earlier is now completely gone. Like as if he's just been snapped out of it.
Okay.
And he obviously lets her go as soon as that happens. And also de-summons Avalon. And before anyone can say anything, walks out to the bathroom. And just...
Yeah.
Take a bath.
No.
He closes and locks the door as well.
Well, that one went quickly. Oh well. Situation over. Back to breakfast.
Nephrite, are you alright?
Comes in.
Nephrite, are you alright?
I'm not physically harmed. Hopefully there's not a ring around my neck. Is there?
Doesn't look that bad.
Okay. So, what I would love to know, whenever he gets out of this bath and down to the kitchen, is what in the gods was that about?
Situation over, folks. All's good.
No, not good.
I'm sorry, I nearly got choked out.
No, he's down in the dining room.
Oh. Negate.
Yep.
Right now, I'm fine. I don't think I need any healings. Just questions, on top of more questions, on top of what we need to discuss later on. So just note to self: never physically wake Augment ever again.
Yeah, every time we need to wake him, I'll remember to, freeze him awake.
But thank you guys for coming up here.
Of course.
Sorry, did I miss anything?
Just a
Never got
little.
choked.
Wait, what was the joke?
No, she
No,
got
not
choked.
choke. Choke.
Oh, choke.
Yeah, as in you're choking on food.
Nope.
No, that's what I was referring to.
Oh.
Yeah. And after I just started walking back down to the kitchen. Oh. I am never waking up Augment physically ever again.
Good idea.
I pulled a dumb.
You pulled a Quinn!
I was gonna say you pulled a Dazo.
Oh no, Dezo still has the record of the dumbest moves made in the campaign.
Yeah, we are never gonna let that. We are never gonna let you live that down, Sophia.
I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna agree or deny.
But anyway, breakfast?
Yep, you guys continue to eat breakfast, and it still doesn't look like you made a dent to the amount of food this guy made.
Eat up.
This is just way too much food. I stand by my question to you earlier. Were you trying to feed the entire keep or the entire realm?
And I repeat, is there a difference?
Yes, there is a difference in sizes of household. This is a house of maybe 20 to 25 people. The entire realm is over 2,000 and counting.
I can imagine you guys are stuffed like Thanksgiving turkeys. What?
That was just Nephrai's reaction of, due to all the food.
I mean, you can see what it all consists of.
I saw.
I'm pretty sure Nephrite enjoyed the green spear bundles and bacon.
Oh yeah.
As that is half elf there.
Well, there are still 2 people that haven't eaten yet.
Is anyone going to react to what Elise just said?
Elise, that sounds like the better plan. That 100% sounds like the better plan. That next time.
I still think you should have given him a book on the head. But that's my opinion.
I don't have many things to bonk with. Explanation for a later date. Best way to say it.
Well, there's your problem. Always carry a hammer. You never know when you might need a hammer.
I mean, I do carry a hammer just for, tinkering.
For the more delicate touches.
Yes.
So you're a craftsman, eh?
Artificer.
Oh. You'd get along well with the engineers back at home.
But engineer?
Aye. The engineering guild.
Oh, you said her trigger word.
They're the ones who make all the stuff for us.
Possible networking.
Please tell me say that in character.
Yes.
No, I wish I was there. I would.
Just possible networking. Hi, she works in Nemia, and that is the only piece. That's the only population of craftsmen that she knows. So hearing about the engineering guild, possible networking, possible trades. We can get more
Not to
material.
mention, and plus, not to mention possible secret trading.
Exactly,
You might
in
be-
case
you-
things go south.
You might actually be able to combine your work to create some amazing things.
That would actually depend on the dwarf.
It was just a suggestion.
No, I mean, he's right. You're both right. It is a good idea, but it also does depend on the dwarf. The reason why Nephra gets so well with Paradise is because, same guild, and also she can bounce off of Paradise's personality, especially when he's drunk.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
But I would like to dig into that one day.
I think you'd get along very well with various entry coolies. Though, then again, some of the Longbeards would shun you. Call your stuff ungak.
Some things don't work for everybody. That's what it is.
Aye. Longbeards are a cantankerous sort. Very wrapped up in traditions.
So an etiquette, in other words, they're very stuffy.
Yep. Really? But Ali, you and I were. You said you had something on your mind earlier about the transportation route.
Let's deal with one problem at a time, and let's hear Ogman's explanation so that we can have that resolved before moving on.
And speak of the devil, he is pretty much ready at the door. Not hearing it, but yeah.
Oh, come on.
There's the Argungi.
Goldburn.
Good morning.
I apologize, Nephrite.
So just so you're aware, in the future you're going to be bounced on by a monkey that will then immediately disappear. So you can't hurt anyone when waking up. No offense.
None taken. That's also not a common wake up for me, though.
What was going on in your head?
Ogman, before saying anything, just takes a seat, elbows on table, his forehead, hands linked together by the fingers, his head resting on the fingers. Let's just say night terrors were something that I'm not used to dealing with. Just like with any other person, but they are never good to be woken up from. He says with the very obvious hint of you woke him up during the middle of a particularly bad one.
Well, I know what'll cheer you up, Argungi.
He looks at Goldbeard with a raised eyebrow like, go on.
Holnir points towards the pile of bacon. It's orc bacon!
Never had any. He'd just try some.
You're a half orc, and you've never had orc bacon? The look of absolute perplexion and just sheer disbelief is hilariously on his face.
Man, this is
Come to think of it, it's been a while since I've had Feywild eggs. The last time you made it was when I was, I think maybe 13.
Yes, well, Feywild eggs are normally expensive in Nemea, so we can only get those as a special treat, darling.
I remember.
Well, I could give you the recipe for it.
That's very kind.
I learned it from an Elgie.
I'm still trying to get used to your language.
Aren't we all?
I mean, if you want to learn just the common titles and phrases in Dwarvish, I can teach you. That's how I'm able to understand everything that he says.
Well, I can assume stuff, but it's a case of... And he just doesn't say anything, but Cortana here's a very obvious case of comment, do you speak it, censored?
Actually, she could more hear that coming from, like, Avalon than from you.
And also, game, how dare you? A half-orc not eating orc bacon? Maybe comment, since this particular half-orc may not believe in cannibalism.
Well, it's...
really?
He took the name literally.
What is wrong with you?
It's called orc bacon because it's loved by orcs.
Yeah.
Oh. But still, though, it was still game.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
A very poor taste joke.
Sorry, another quick
My
question.
big brother.
Kat, forgot to ask this question. Did Armin get his earring back when he was released?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, he did put that back in then. I didn't know if I did get it back or not, so that's going to be back in, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But with that river now officially crossed over, we still have another river to talk about.
Okay, and that would be...
Where do we go next? We have 3 places. We have 3 options.
Either way, it's an adventure.
Alege will speak up and look around the rest of you. I know that you guys are very interested in taking on this liberation movement, but I am personally very, very tired of going into a situation with little to no information about who and what we're dealing with. We need to find out more about these people, how many other people are like Null they have, and what other connections to Altier and her. You know, we've been sidetracked and distracted away from our primary goal of collecting the artifacts to get rid of these marks completely and to banish the Green Queen back out of our world. So, with that in mind, what do you all want to do?
Okay, seeing as no one speaking up, I'm going to pull out his Avalon Research Journal. Matilda. Please correct me if I'm saying it wrong, though.
Atida.
Sorry. Atida. So that way we can not just pick up the artifact from there, but I did find some information on Avalon that pertains to the area. So I can get some of that done as well.
We have one for Atida. No? Abelios? No?
Honestly, I'm not really sure. I was thinking about taking care of the liberation as soon as possible, but something about when we were talking to the prisoners, something was bothering me. Kyle mentioned something about Shadow Dragon, and that when its wings unfurled, it would be the last thing I saw before I died. I don't think we're ready to face this, as much as I want to take care of it.
Me personally, I feel like Elige makes a decent argument. I feel like we have definitely been getting sidetracked from our main goal.
But we also need to take into account that if we take our attention away from the liberation,
the stronger it
as
might
soon as
get.
we get back, if we could be returning to Boss with it under siege again, under attack again. Just whatever choice we make, it's. But if we stick around and try to go after them, and even if we do take them down, we run the risk of the Order maybe snatching one of the artifacts. So I honestly don't know. You know what? Whatever you guys agree on, I'm with you. I don't know.
Hearing the order, I'm just gonna add something as well. Now, I don't know how many of you had any of your dreams recently, but the night before I ended up getting visited by a certain dream deity.
Would that be Alanta?
Correct.
That was the same deity that my father met.
When?
Last night.
Well, put it simply, I ended up running into one of the elders of the Blackclaw tribe. He pretty much fills them in on what happened in the dream, including the Avalon threat sort of idea.
So we're getting more and more options. We're running out of time to choose between them.
Yes, but also one other thing, and he's looking directly at Nephrite, and I'll say this though, Sound, it's the theory I sent you, and I'm pretty much gonna give you the option to use that theory right now. Because you
go ahead.
What if the dreams tell possible future events? I haven't been with you long enough, but Elise shared one where she ran into Ultier not long after we ran into Ultier in her lab. With a dream like that, could we end up running into the Blackclaw tribe?
Dreams are not usually like that. It's more like a projection of what the person sees and feels. It's not a fortune-telling thing.
That's normal, but when we get divine intervention, could it end up happening like that? And he's looking to Nephrite to be like, your thoughts? Anyone else's thoughts?
Again, that's not how the dream world works. Not even anything out of the divine can influence a person's dream. I mean, it kind of can, but more not like a prophecy or future telling like you put it.
In other words, dreams aren't really oracles, per se. It's not set in stone, however, some dreams can be a guide. For example, and I will use the Elite example, the only one of us that actually did know exactly what Altier's lab looked like before we even got there was Elish. And no. I'm just shooting a bolt in the dark, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. From what I've seen so far, you've been getting along pretty well with your Were Dragon side. Almost as if you guys are working in tandem.
You could say he's been And you know, that's inside my head.
Oh, you mean how like Avalon here hangs out in mine? And he's giving Avalon a joking smirk.
Only difference is that he can't really exist on this plane of existence, as far as I know.
Quick question to him/you, because I know you have a history with my clan, but how badly does he want to? And he first does the like kill motion with his thumb. Me.
And he's just gonna. He's not gonna think. Just pose that question to Agito. It's like, well, what is your opinion on that?
You hear this voice in your head going, if it means something I can finally kill and sink my teeth into, I'm game.
Seems ambitious.
Just seems a mildly excessive, but we'll ignore that for now.
But in other words, both you and Avalon are right, Ogman. Dreams aren't exactly set in stone as oracles or prophecies, but dreams can still be a guide to what your future may behold. It's not guaranteed on what it will be.
Or more like the future you hope will hold.
Exactly.
Oven just says nothing and has a thoughtful yet neutral look as he just becomes silent and is just now listening.
So, I gotta say, I am curious about this, Alanta that you guys keep talking about. What's she like?
I'm more or less suspicious of her.
Anybody else want to do a description of her? Because I got 2 words that may perfectly define her.
Or not?
Antidote. 2 ways to describe her would be mysterious, yet somewhat calm.
I would say kind and cryptic.
Personally, who's to say she isn't somehow related to the psycho goddess we have to deal with? Add to the fact of who says she's not the head of, and I apologize, Cortana, but Cortana's kind.
Alanta is definitely not the head. I would know that.
Okay then, so there goes a little bit of my suspicion, but still very suspicious of her.
I would call you crazy if you weren't suspicious of anyone in the dream world.
Speaking of dream world, how badly should we go pick up Dazo? Or should we just leave her here in Boston for punishment? And Ivan has this joking smirk on his face.
As soon as you say that, that's when Quinn and Dazo finally come home. Quinn, you able to like sleep soundly on the while Dazo, with being in that position for over 24 hours, barely had anything to eat. Yeah, you're not in a pleasant mood.
And she obviously smells the bacon and food coming from here.
You see her zoom into the dining room, and then she's gonna scarf down the food.
Ogman says, speaking of the devil shall appear. And he says that in Orcish.
Hey guys, we're back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Wow, I haven't slept on the ground like that in a long time.
It's like she's like literally guarding the food.
Holy crap, that's a lot of food.
And you'll see her like
Whole
really
near.
scarfing in.
Yeah,
like,
if you can see.
Who the heck Who the heck made so much food?
Near.
Okay.
Ooh, what's that pudding I see?
It's black pudding.
And what's in it?
He's not going to say exactly what's in it. It's a
Yeah.
chocolate pudding.
Should we even let him have that? And he points directly at Quen, like, should we?
No.
It's kind of too late. Quen already got some of the food, including the pudding.
Oh boy.
Halnir, from now on, Quen will be your responsibility.
Exactly.
Why? I just got back. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Give it a couple of hours.
Okay. Well, after all of that, after a little bit, Quen finishes up his food. Thank you for the meal.
Yeah, and Dazo's like literally shoveling her food in her mouth.
Oh, and piece of advice: don't bug Dazo. If you had to sleep in a position like that for 24 hours, you would be cranky too.
But
I was gonna smirk at this, actually.
Yeah,
Let's
you see.
also add to the. Sorry.
Yeah, you see Avalon, flying over, floating just above Dazo's going, so have we learned our lesson yet?
Avalon.
You hear a very audible growling.
Avalon, don't tease her right now. Just go away. It's too early for this.
I'm not teasing her, I am asking her. Because if I had to be part sitting in that playground for that long again, I would lose my mind.
Well, I don't think Augman is ever gonna do something stupid again, right, Augman?
He's looking at everyone like, did I do something stupid this morning?
Do you want us to answer that?
Nephri's just gonna point to her neck.
Holy crap! Nephri, what happened to your neck?
Looks at Augman.
Augman!
She's on
Never wake up.
The stairs won.
Okay, boo.
What the heck did you do?
It wasn't that bad. It was just an accident.
Agreed.
Just note to self, never wake up Augman when he's having a bad dream.
So it's basically similar to like what happened with Dazo a few times.
He looks to everyone, need I an explanation?
I never heard of those situations either. I've only seen the aftermath. But
I
no.
tried to wake up Dazo a few times, and she hugged me like a teddy bear so tight I could hardly breathe.
Yeah, he tried to tickle me.
I was trying to wake you up.
Speaking of tickling, so as I was said, did you learn your lesson? I was gonna go up and hold her tail, pretty much about to do what the kids did.
And then Dazo is going to swipe at him.
Wait, Dazo, I'm right next to you.
Oh,
yeah, pretty
boy.
much as soon as you do that, you see food starting to fly off the table.
And my guess probably food lands on Quen and Augman.
I would like to reactively try to catch all the food on one plate.
Gosh, dang it,
You
Dazo.
are on... I'm sorry, let's do a measurement real quick, shall we? You are on the other side of the table. How you finna catch all the food in one plate?
Yes.
Listen, where there is a will, there is a way. I will try to catch as much as I can and minimize the damage to the staff and kitchen, okay?
He's going to try to super dash.
Okay, athletics disadvantage points.
Yes, let's stop the antics. I'll stop. Augman's gonna go sit back down after that and just clean himself off.
Same with Quen.
But back to the matter at hand, though. So far, we don't really know what we should be dealing with. The resistance, grabbing more of the artifacts, and where we're going to be grabbing them out of the ones we know of.
Well, if I had to say, we should probably go for the artifacts. After all, if one group is after them, the new group will probably go after them as well. And if I recall, there's probably an artifact for a dragon deity too.
Give me a second, because Elysia and I did do some research.
You two, Ogren was there as well, out of character.
Research on the gods. You're doing research on Avalon. So far, there are 5 artifacts. We know where 3 of them are. That leaves 2. Ogren's book is here. Torm's gauntlet is here. Helm's gauntlet is... Wait, is Helm's gauntlet here?
Yes, it is.
Yep,
It
Helm's...
wasn't-
Okay.
it was-
Yep,
So I
Helm's
know we
gauntlet.
have. I know
Okay.
we have Helm's Gauntlet. I don't think we have Torm's Gauntlet yet.
Which
Torm's
is all the
gauntlet-
way in Stelius.
Right.
Oh, heck no, am I not going there?
Yep. Save
And
that
in
one
my
for last.
opinion, in my opinion, the hardest one to get is going to be this artifact.
I say
Third.
Celius is probably gonna be the hardest.
The one that we know of for now would be... Stelius is going to be the hardest one because A, we have to deal with the king. B, we also have to deal with the resistance that is located right up the trail from him. And B, we also have to deal with the order. That's 3 birds, 1 stone that we do not have. Next up is Chanti, which is the goddess of agriculture, and her artifact is already in Atita.
I say let's go to Adita. That's probably the most easiest for now.
Unfortunately, for dealing with the king, I do have an idea, but it will take time for me to research and facilitate.
Do we really have to go? Do we really have to go to that for the king's artifact? He is such a pain in the ass.
We don't have a choice.
Sadly, I agree. But about your ID, about the idea, please pray tell, so that way we know the gravitas of the situation.
Well, with all due respect, you're not the only person that can create items. Given the resources, materials, tools, and time, there are some things that I might be able to make the group, but I have to do some research, and that means that I have to do some jobs to earn enough money to procure everything. Get them.
As for the money, you first?
The biggest problem is, of course, time.
Which sadly we do not have. We have, I'm guessing, 6 months until our timer runs out.
Yeah. And I don't like to ask our friend Tobias too many favors because his time is consumed with all of the responsibilities that he has. We don't really know anyone else that is of sufficient experience to make the item.
Oh boy.
So to give you an idea, point when it is very similar to our young friend's innate ability to disguise himself, although it is an illusion and not a transformation.
Oh?
Disguise self can be enchanted into an item where it, when worn by an individual, can can cause them to be able to cast the disguise spell on themselves so that they can actually appear to be something they absolutely are not. This is very important for both Dazo and Quinn. I don't mean to respect Dazo, but your ability to be a or dog is limited to only a few hours and a few times between resting.
Yeah, even I have to admit, my camouflage does have a few weaknesses. Like, for instance, if someone pats me on the head or pats me on the head, my disguise would be blown. I already got my tail covered. I could just wrap it around me.
Right. So that is the problem with this particular type of spell, is that any kind of physical contact will reveal you to not be, what you appear to be. But it is better to use that, try to your best to avoid physical contact. This is our only chance of getting into the King's City without immediately attracting attention and being attacked.
Well, luckily, transformation does have a huge advantage. As long as you only transform into something your own size, it won't be much of a problem.
It is possible that I could try to make an item that would allow transformation, but remember that would not disguise your clothing, where the illusion would change your appearance, including your clothing, instantaneously.
But one other thing that we should consider is maybe try to find research on Salius in case, like Boss, they have magic detection and all that.
That is a smart idea.
I bet they probably do.
I'm sure they do, because their enemies have magic. They will have magical detection and defenses.
So where are we heading? Celius? Or Captain? I'm sorry, but I keep forgetting the name. Give me a second. Where is it? Atita. Thank you.
I say we go for Atita right now. It's the closest and probably the most easiest. Not to mention, no one else really knows about it yet.
To our knowledge, no one really knows about it.
Closest? That is not true. The closest one to us is Alicia's hometown, Haymore.
As far as I understand, that's a minor artifact. Sorry.
Why Haymore?
Haymore was one of our other leads, and it has, frankly, a minor artifact, but any artifact would be a good artifact, in my opinion.
Yeah, but the downside is that you remember those druids? They were not friendly. Plus, what would happen if one of the what's gonna happen if the druids somehow already have the artifact? That could be bad.
I will handle the druids, since I am one of their kin, though.
Out of character, you mean the things we fought in the forest?
Those are dryads.
Those are dryads, not
I meant to say dryads. I meant to say dryads, my bad. Sorry, I'm sorry, my bad.
No problem.
You're fine.
I say Atita because we need more major artifacts to remove the marks, correct?
Yeah,
correct.
We need the major artifacts in order to deal with these marks, which is, my priority.
Yeah, and besides, even even if the other two groups do get the smaller artifact, they aren't as powerful as the major ones.
Yes, but let's look at it this way. How many minor god artifacts translate to a major one? So, for example, if... Sorry, Alish.
Every small amount adds to the pile that they have used against everyone else. But there is a limit to how many things we can do. We're only one group.
How about we split up?
No.
Even
we
five.
Would not, we would not be able to accomplish. We would not be able to nearly accomplish without if we split up.
And also on top of that, do we need to have a repeat of everything that has happened so far?
No.
Especially when we split up.
As soon as Cortana says that, Ogman is looking directly at Daiso.
Yeah, and then Daiso's kind of glaring at Ogman.
You can keep glaring all you want, but tell us that we're wrong when we say that.
Alright, how about this? How about we just go for the major artifact for now, and then go back, and then go for the smaller one after?
While gathering information on Zelia's image, as well as the liberation.
Fine.
Don't forget that if we are going to head towards Atita, we need to stay clear of Lesthalem because that's where the liberation's based right now.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. There's still something else we need to be careful of.
And what would that be?
Remember that map that had all the X's where that chemist base is?
I think that's the old map?
No, not the old map, because the old map would just be just the older version of the actual world map that we have now.
Yeah. I don't see any.
There was a map with a bunch of X's on it.
Yep, I gave it to someone on Discord, I believe. Give me 1 moment.
Cat, don't go through your ones with mine. I'll check for you. So.
Yeah, did you directly PM it to someone? Because I know I didn't get anything.
I don't think I got it.
Me neither.
Either way, I suggest we also check the map for all tiers bases, because it would also help us prepare to see if there's any of them nearby. Just for safety reasons.
Well, we do know of one.
True.
No, we know two.
And while that map with the X's doesn't really give us much information, it would help us with better estimation on where they might be, and how the best to prepare, and how the best to be more safe. That way we don't get surprised.
It's not in my PM, Cat.
Not in mine either. But back in character and focusing on the campaign, in order for us to get to Atita based off of the map, we can go down the road and head towards Iron Maw. Then we can go to Thelene, if I'm saying that city name right.
Yes.
And then we can just cut through the plain, go straight to Atita.
I didn't care if there was Atita.
Down by the coast.
Yeah, it's down by White Coastline and.
Oh, it's one of the it's one of the majors. Nice.
Yes.
But there's still one problem. We have to get through. We not only have to go through Iron Mall, but we've also got to get the Thelene leaving Lustrum, which is gonna be a pain.
We're not gonna
And-
go through Lustrum. We're just gonna
through the
go
wilderness.
straight through the plains.
Yeah, we don't have to
But what
travel
if
by
the-
road.
Yeah, but what if there's another one of Altia's bases there?
Let's deal with one problem at a time instead of focusing on what if.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yep.
So all those in favor of going to Atita?
I also want to let you know that I've picked up a spell that will allow us to camp at night fairly safely, so we don't need to bring the wagon with us, so that we will actually attract less attention and have more mobility as a group.
It's been a while since I've last been to Atita. Sure.
Yeah, out of character. DM, did you get my whisper?
Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna whisper the answer to you.
Okay.
Someone's just gonna be like, all those in favor of Atita, raise your hand. Ogman raises his hand.
Null raises his hand.
Olnir does.
Does too.
Cortana does.
Nephri does.
Yep.
To Atita it is.
Yeah, Deizo's like begrudgingly raises her hand begrudgingly.
If you have something to say, Deizo, you can say it now.
Nope, it's nothing.
No, apparently it is something, because you begrudgingly always do something, or whenever we tell you something is, okay, and you do the complete opposite. What is on your mind?
Oh, it was when Ogman was literally teasing me when we were in the stocks.
I was going to respond to that. Oh, you mean how I told the kids you like your tail being pulled? And he has a cheeky smirk on his face.
Yeah, I still hate you for that, Ogman.
Nephri will just slam her hands on the table. That is it!
Oh
You
boy.
three, knock it off. I don't care whatever happened while you guys were in prison or had your punishment. Suck it up, dry up, and if you have any tears to shed, cry me a river, build a bridge, and get over it. We are on a mission to get rid of these godforsaken marks. Do I make myself clear? We are done having childish remarks. We're done breaking off from the party so we never get killed. We're done with all of that. So either act your own age, man up, woman up, and get your head out of your haunches, or so help me, I will make sure that I will help you get it out for you, and you're not gonna like it. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So, are we going to Atita, or is there anything else that we need to discuss?